DoDash just dropped another video, and it is called "I Ruined My YouTube Channel Doing This." Let's get to it.
Hey y'all, my name is Latoya, and I am on my way to, wow, calm down. These people don't really probably want that high energy. Sometimes I have to tell myself to calm down. But I'm finally on my way to Colorado. For the first time, I'm visiting Colorado State.
I was wrong. I said DoDash, she ain't going nowhere. She ain't going to Colorado. She proved me wrong. She on the road. She on the road. And where's Chaco? Where's Chaco?
And I'm going to Ouray. I'm going to Georgetown. I'm going to all of my desired cities. I'm going to drive on the San Juan Mountains. I'm looking for my lip chat, my lip stuff. But I am going to Colorado for the first time, and I am so excited. But I wanted to talk about something. I went viral on YouTube, y'all. I had a moment. I had hundreds of thousands of views on videos. I made thousands of dollars. One month I made $10,000. The month before that I made $9,000. The month before that I made $6,000. The money was going crazy. DoDash was all over the world. People from South Africa was talking about me. This girl from South Africa was like, my friend stopped me in the middle of
At that time, I wasn't following DoDash. I just started following DoDash maybe 5 months ago. But I've been hearing things last year, and it ain't been good. I just tell you that.
Hall in school and asked if I knew DoDash, and I'm like, what? Like, y'all, I was all over the place. And you know what? I funked it up. You know, I could have took a moment and turned it into a worldwide, I don't know. But instead, I listened to the gurus. The gurus said, when you go viral, start selling courses and start selling stuff and try to get, you know, your finances up. And that might work for a Caucasian person, but it didn't work for me. And I'm sorry to throw that out there, but y'all know, come on now. Come on now. You know, it's different when it's a black woman.
Who out there believe that? It might work for a white woman. I don't believe that. I don't believe that, because I know there's a lot of black women out there that's doing it the way you was trying to do it. So you live and learn. I just don't believe that, though. Yeah.
You know, and you may say, no, that's not true. Have you ever been a black woman? And not just that, have you ever been a black woman trying to make money online? And not just that, have you ever been a black woman trying to make money online talking about God? But let's not, because I don't want to make this about race. But I just feel like there's a lot of people out there who are the opposite color of me doing the same things I was doing and not really getting backlash. But I blew up and you know what, let me stop. No excuses. I shouldn't have started selling stuff right out the gate. Like, I shouldn't have did that. When you go viral on YouTube, you don't just all of a sudden start extracting money from people. You know, you may have a moment where you need something, but don't, like, your first focus is taking money from people. You know, and I won't do that again. I thought I was helping by doing shoutouts. I thought I was helping by offering help that, you know, because I really do know some stuff. I really do know some stuff. And I'm on my way to Colorado right now, so I'm driving. Y'all bear with me. I'm being safe. I'm going like 50 miles an hour. I'm in the far right lane, like.
So you got everything fixed. You got your tires. You got the battery. I think she did a video on the battery. I forgot. Yeah, I seen you was getting your battery replaced or whatever. But yeah, so let's get to it. And where's Chaco?
When I tell y'all I'm going super slow.
How can I help you?
so yeah, and so I would not have started selling stuff because I really thought I was trying to help. I really did. Like, when I started selling like how to grow on YouTube, I promise you, hand on the Bible, cross my heart, I really thought I was helping people because I know some stuff. But a lot of people didn't see it that way. And a lot of people made videos about me and they were saying that I was a scam and I was this and that. And
that's what I heard last year when I said I heard some things that wasn't good. Yeah, scammer. And I'm like, why are they calling us scammer? You know, the hair care products. What else I heard? Uh, it was something else besides the hair care products. But yeah, that's what I heard. Oh, charging, I believe, $200 to shout people channel out. And it was something else. Was it a course?
I apologize if anybody felt that way. I am so sorry from the bottom of my heart. I really thought I was helping, and I do apologize if you felt misled or scammed or anything like that, because that was not my intentions. With the shout outs I was doing, I promise you, when I tell you I really wanted to help people grow on YouTube, and it worked. Some of you got 300 subscribers. Some of you got monetized off of my shout outs. You know, and I really tried. I really did. And there was a few of you didn't feel like it worked for you. And you know what? I really, really wanted to help. But, you know, it fell flat. And I just really wish I would have just been patient. Because when I first got that YouTube check, I was broke. And I owed money for bills. And so when I got that check, I paid all my bills, I paid people back, and then it was gone. It was gone. Yes, $6,000. Yes, it was gone. I owed so much. When I finally, do you have debt? When you finally get a big check, you're going to pay a lot of things, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm broke. And I had 3 weeks left or 2 weeks left for a YouTube check. And so I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I just started offering courses and selling stuff, and that was stupid. I should have been patient. Maybe I should have sold headbands or something and focused on the brand of DoorDash instead of trying to teach people YouTube and, you know, doing shout outs, and instead of offering, you know, courses. And that's what I've been taught. The gurus tell you when you finally get a moment, do that. And that's what I did. And it was dumb. It was dumb, and I'll never do it again. So my advice, I don't really want to give advice because I don't know who you are. I don't know. Maybe it'll work for you differently, but I would not sell courses again. I wouldn't do shout outs again. None of that. I would have focused on DoorDash. I would have, focused on the brand.
I'll never sell courses. I know some other YouTubers did that. It's one guy that's selling a course for $100, and he getting a lot of backlash right now. As far as shout outs, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I think if I was as big as DoorDash, I still would do it without charging people, to shout them out, to look at their channel, review their channel. I don't know. I'm different. But one thing I will do is merch. I do merch. I don't know why people with all these subscribers don't do merch. Do she have any merch? Let me see. I don't see no merch.
Sold headbands, because headbands was my whole look. I would not, I would have been more patient. One thing that's true is you don't want to lose people's trust. When you are going viral online, hold on, let me pull over real quick because my phone is wobbling. I'm gonna pull over really quick. then I'm going to get back on the highway. So when you are going viral online, this is the thing. And I don't like to give advice because I don't know what your story is. I don't know how God is going to bless you. But me, I would have just stayed positive, stayed encouraging, kept sharing my revenue. But then that also got me in trouble because sharing my revenue, a lot of people didn't like that. But I felt like that was encouraging.
I don't know why people do that. I ain't, hating on people that do it. That's something that I would never do. Maybe if I'm on a private conversation with somebody I'm close to, but I can't see myself doing that. Nah.
There was one lady who said me sharing my revenue encouraged her to be more, to post more, to be more consistent. She said they had a $17,000 check that month because of my encouragement. And she had given up.
But I do get it because I remember when I started this job, and at one point I was making so much money, I was just showing my friends and family. And some people probably took it as boasting, but I took it as trying to encourage, like, man, you can do it too. And then thinking about it now, I wish I wouldn't have never did that. Yep, I wish I would never did that. Even though my heart was in the right place, I wasn't boasting, wasn't bragging, but I wish I would have never did.
Stop posting. She had stopped being motivated. She had stopped having the energy to post. And she said, I encouraged her to post more. She had already had a lot of subscribers. She had already gotten a lot of views. But I think she just kind of got discouraged. And she said, my encouragement encouraged her to post more, get her family rounded up, and they started doing more videos. And she said she made $17,000 a month. And I'm sure she's made money before, but sometimes you lose energy, you lose excitement. Now, why did they just round the block just to come down here? I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. I was like, I gotta move. I'm in the perfect spot where the sun, y'all can see me. Anyway, so it encouraged her. And then another guy, he sent me a message. He said, your encouragement got me posting again. He had a $25,000 month on YouTube. Just AdSense. Just AdSense. And there's a lot of y'all like that. People making videos about me. You're encouraged. You're encouraged. And you may say stuff about me, you may talk about me, but you still making videos. You still believe what I preached because you still showing up, sitting in your car, still making videos. Hate my guts, but you still going.
So I think DoorDash is rebuilding. She trying to put it all out there. She trying to recreate herself. And I think that's what's going on right here.
And that's the moral of the thing. You vlogging, you using your talents, you're being creative. You may hate everything about me, but you're still on here doing it. And that's all I ever wanted. Say what you want to say about me. This platform is amazing. If you keep on going and you get discouraged, I understand you get discouraged. But this is where you should be. This is it right here, YouTube. And I will preach that from the mountaintops because I'm headed to Denver, Colorado right now. And I'm excited.
A lot of people take like criticism as hating, and I'm not speaking for whoever she's talking about, but I know people like that. They can't take it. When you tell them something they don't want to hear, they call you a hater, And when you put yourself out there and make yourself a public figure, people going to make videos about you. And you got to take the good with the bad with the good. Now if you out here doing something and get caught, that's on you. You out here scamming. I ain't saying, that's what she did, but I'm just saying, you put yourself out there and you get caught, lying. People got receipts. You taking videos down now. Whatever you post is up there. People gonna record. But even if you take it down, people might record it and for receipts. Go and do a reaction off of it. So, uh, you know, the internet always win. The internet always win. So,
My first time going, and I'm excited. And Chaco, he's your show sheepy.
oh,
The
there
sheepy
go
boy.
Chaco. There go Chaco. There go Chaco.
All he do is sheep. Yeah. You want to say hi to the people? Not really. He's 4 months old, y'all. So he's like a baby. Oh gosh, everybody and their mama's coming over here. Say hi to the people. Chaco.
DoorDash, Chaco's hungry. Chaco, I don't remember the last time you fed Chaco. I ain't saying you don't feed Chaco, but a lot of people want to see Chaco eating. And no grapes or nothing like that. No watermelon. We talking about some dog food.
Okay, y'all. Love him. I try to use this stuff to prevent breakouts, but I don't. It works really good. It's God dang, y'all! Everybody coming over here. Let me get over here. It works really good. It's Panoxyl, and I use the bar soap to help with breakouts. But y'all, I just wanted to share that. So I would never sell stuff again unless it has something to do with my name, my brand. No courses, no more shout outs. I really could have took this thing to the moon, but it's not over. It's not over. Whenever something falls, don't ever think it's over. Just pivot. Just do better next time. Don't give up. It's not over. DoDash is still out here. My channel is DoDash, DoUghDash, along with all the other videos people have made about me. You think you're helping people. I thought I was helping people. And yeah, I'm not perfect, okay? I'm not perfect at all. And I apologize. I'm sorry.
One thing I can say about DoDash, she apologized. You understand? Like, I ain't perfect. I'm sorry. Unlike somebody else we know, they don't talk like that. Now, hopefully, she's genuine. But one thing I can say, she never gave me a copyright strike. Never gave me a copyright strike. And unlike somebody else I know. But yeah, man, I think she rebuilding and trying to recreate herself. I think that's what's going on here. I think she's trying to send a message to not only people that call her a scammer, but to people that do reactions too. Saying that, hey, it's okay. You understand? Like, you feel how you feel. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep pushing. And yeah, man. So let's wrap this up.
I want to be a better human. I want to do better. I want to treat people better. I want to be more patient. I want to do things right. I want to be a good, solid human being. And I don't want anybody to ever think I was trying to take advantage of them or scam them. And I'm sorry if that's how you felt. I'm sorry if that's what it looked like. I'm sorry. I just want to be a stand-up human out here doing the best I can, loving on people. And I apologize, listening to all the gurus say do this when you get a lot of subscribers, do that when you get a lot of subscribers, and just thinking that, oh, I got all these subscribers, let me create this and create that and make money. But no, that's not what it is. On YouTube, I don't even have memberships. I don't want memberships or nothing. I don't want no money from nobody, because the way y'all dragged me.
Well, you might not agree with this, DoDash, but there's been times you did a lot of dry begging, and again, you might not agree, You might call me a hater. I'm not hating. I'm just saying a lot of people don't even know what dry begging is. You know, um, I think I have. You probably did it before. Came out and just said, "Hey, can y'all donate? For this that." But somebody might have a problem with that whenever you ask for donations so you can get something done. Whenever you dry beg. So you gotta be careful. How you move in these YouTube streets because with that scammer, over your head like that scammer word over your head. If you dry beg or ask for donations, people still gonna look at you with the side eye.
And I know I shouldn't care, but I'm going to work hard to make my own money. I'm going to be creative. I don't want to take anything from anybody because let me tell you what happens. When you take money from people, they see you different. They treat you different. I don't care if you need it. Like, try your best to get it on your own before you have to ask somebody, because you lose trust, you lose friendships, you lose respect. Even if you need it, even if if you do borrow, if you do get something from someone, give it back immediately. Like if I need some money or for something, I'm paying it back the same day.
I 100% agree with that. I 100% agree with that. Somebody had called me today, asked for $15, and I think they said it's a family member. I think they said it was gonna pay me back, but I ain't tripping if they don't, but it'd be nice if they do. I need my $15, so
the next day, like give it back immediately, because it's something about receiving money from people that they just put you in a category,
People will look at you a certain way. Like, damn, you making all this money, you got a job. Because if you need $15, you broke. That's how I look at it. You need $25, you really need more than that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, what do people do with their money? You see what I'm saying? A lot of these people live beyond their means. Yeah, so she hitting the hammer on the nail.
It's just how I feel. And that's why I'm going to Colorado, because Amazon Flex is really good down there. And not only that, I've always wanted to go. And not only that, I'm going to share it on my YouTube channel, Dodash. That's more of a cinematic storytelling channel now. And I'm excited. So I'm going to go ahead and get back on the highway. Chaco, want to say bye real quick? I'm sorry, y'all. He's just going to go right back to sleep. He's just going to go right back to sleep. Chaco, want to say bye to him? He's just gonna go right. They're right. You're just gonna go right back to sleep. Oh, I love him so much. Okay, all right. Let's go back to sleep. Oh, Chaco, say bye. Say hi to them. He's like, who is this? I'm tired. All right, y'all. Okay, I'll see y'all in another video. But just focus on being creative and giving people more than you take. If anything, don't take anything. Just give. When you hear people, that's one thing that people talk. It was like, well, I'm saying when I got subscribers, I started selling stuff. But the one thing people talk, like the gurus, like Chalene Johnson and what's that other guy who was selling the podcast course? He sold a course. He was a big podcast course seller guy. Dang it, I forgot his name. But even he said, give stuff away for free. Give stuff away for free. Don't listen to people when they say start selling as soon as you get subscribers. Don't do that. You want longevity. You want legacy. You want to give. You want to love. You want to be patient. Work. Do your job. Make money on your own, but don't be taking money from people. Just that's me. That's me. That's me. When I raised money for my surgery, I really wanted that surgery. But I lost a lot of people. They may have stayed subscribed, but I lost them as far as like trust and.
All right, so you saying a lot in this video, but can you tell it all? Can you put everything out on the table? Did you scam people? Can you talk about the hair care product? Because I heard that was a mess. Yeah. Can you you know, because if you're gonna tell it all. And I'm not saying again that you a scammer. I wasn't there back then. But if you're gonna tell it all.
I don't want to do that again. Friendship is better than finance ship. That didn't come out the way I wanted to say it. People and community is better than trying to get for your gain. It is. Maybe that's just my story. Maybe you'll grow viral on YouTube and you'll come out with your... I think a product is okay. Like a product that defines you, but just taking money from people without giving them much in return. No. I thought I was giving, but I guess I wasn't. And I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get back on this road, y'all. Check out my other channel, Dodash, if you want to see the whole cinematic storytelling of me leaving, heading to Colorado, the whole San Juan Mountain experience. My first time in Colorado experience will all be on that channel. I love y'all, seriously. And I want nothing but the best for you. I want nothing but the best for you, period, point blank. So anything I do from here on is just to give, not to take. I realize success, people who are really successful gave more than they took. And that's not intentionally what I'm going to do. That's who I am. You know, I was just taught wrong. I was taught the wrong way to take. I was taught the wrong way. And so I'm trying to do that better. Not do it at all, actually, but I don't want people to see me as like a scam or nothing like that, because that's not my intentions. And there are some people who saw my intentions, but I'm not perfect, you know. But I appreciate y'all for making those videos about me. I appreciate y'all for trying to make sure I'm doing things right. I do. I appreciate all of you. Every single last one of you. Craig, Cash, Mic Drop, Syndicate Video. Who else? Oh, what's his name? What's the other guy's name? Shoot. Dang, y'all always used to tell me he was making videos about me. Dang it, what's his name? Let me see if there's Wi-Fi over here. See if I can turn on. Oh, it's not. I have my other phones. What's his name? Let me go through the ABCs.
That's it, y'all. My phone cut off. Battery must have been dead or something. I don't know. But yeah, man. Salute to those guys, man. Craig, the Mic Drop, and Syndicate. I don't know who else you talking about, but yeah. So that's it, y'all. What do y'all think, man? Yeah, she's recreating herself. You know, she apologized if anybody felt like they've been scammed. You know, she called out the people that said her name, you know, in the past. You know, that, hey man, you know, I take my hat off to her. I take my hat off to her, man, because unlike somebody else I know, took the wrong approach, you know, at people that do reactions to them. And I think when you unite, it's better than being divided. So I think she's trying to clean things up. I don't got no problem with that. I'm not the type to hold nothing over your head, all your life. I do believe people change. I change. I ain't the same person I used to be yesterday. So, we will see. I gotta go. I'm out. Peace.